Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Thank you guys very much for being here today. Mendy, Johnny, Dragonsbane, welcome. Good morning, guys. Let's see. Inventory is good. We got a satchel to open. Volcanic potion. Increase intellect by 1200. I think I'll pop that right into the guild bank. And yeah, more heroics today. Lots and lots of gear to get still. Our item level is 335. I wonder what the recommended item level is to start raids. I wonder if I can find that quickly on the internet. Cataclysm item level for normal raiding. 359. Oh wait, each raid drops item level 359. So that doesn't really tell me... That doesn't really tell me what I want to have. A solid 333 is recommended. So that's hard to believe. According to that, I'm already over... We can't really trust MMO Champion though. Like, who goes to MMO Champion anymore? Nobody does. That's who. What server are we on? This is Mancrick. This is a US East, mainly Horde server. So yeah, according to MMO Champion, I'm ready to tank normal raids right now. That being said, I would feel better if I had a bunch more gear. So let's get into it, shall we? Starting off in Blackrock Caverns today. Alright, it looks like they've killed the first couple of mobs, and then maybe they lost their tank right away. That's promising. That's very promising. We've got a priest on heals, we've got a warlock, a mage, and a shami.
Strong, we're gonna be happy about this! Stand still, or I'll crack your skulls!
Alright, we got the Stam, Intellect, Spirit, Mastery, One-Hander. Yeah, Johnny, I haven't seen a lot of Enhancement Shaman. Elemental seems to do really well, but I don't think we've grouped with a single Enhancement Shaman. Like, I don't even remember like a normal mode dungeon with an enhancement. I wonder if they're just like really down the tier list for the first phase. Or if they're just not a super popular class. Alright, I have now told the group to stop going ahead of Raz. Because I really don't want to bug out this hallway. They really need to let him do his thing and leave him alone. And if I see somebody continue to pull stuff ahead of him, I'm going to vote to kick them. Because if you don't let him clear this, there's no way to get beyond this point. He has to be able to clear this. You can't wipe here, basically. If you die here and wipe, and he hasn't cleared this walkway, you're not going to get through. It's going to be run over, and then we're going to have 15 minutes before we can queue up again, which is gonna piss me off. Yeah, like you don't have to be this close. This is not where you need to be. I feel like some people just like pushing their luck. I get that it's not the most exciting hallway in the game, but you really just have to let it run its course. Yeah, see, I see pets going in. Fun times. I love having to be super conversational in party chat first thing. It's really what I like. They're like, it's good. I'm like, it's not good. It's good until you wipe here and then you can't go past the hallway. Then it's not good. Everything is good until it's no longer good. Oh man, the music, I gotta turn the music down on my side a little bit today. I am not ready for this this level of music. I'll turn it up for you guys a bit so you can still hear it, but I gotta turn it down. There we go, now I can think a little bit. Mike, watching me tank the past few days got you fired up to start a warrior, but you panicked and went arms. That's okay, I thought this, when I started this warrior up, I thought it was gonna be an arms warrior. My entire plan, like leveling through Lich King content, like grinding up at first in Cata, like I thought I was going to be an arms warrior. Even when I started tanking dungeons to level up more quickly, I thought I was going to be arms. It took me a while to realize that I'm not going to be arms. I'm clearing up here. If they don't want to come with me, then I'll wipe and then I'll pick somebody to boot from the group. I've had this top part pulled too many times during the boss fight. So now I'm super careful about taking the 2 seconds it takes to go, like this guy especially, like he always comes down during the boss fight. It's his favorite thing to do. That started the boss fight. I thought this was one of those boss fights that that did not start until you actually attacked the boss. But apparently we're going now. Stacks, we gotta peel off at 80 stacks, so I got 40 stacks right now. 58 stacks. 60 stacks. Yep, that was too many stacks. Shit. Oh, I wasn't ready for that fight. I wanted to discuss it with the group. I wanted to make sure the DPS had all of the beams, and I just wasn't ready for that fight. It's a this kind of start to the day that makes me question my life and what I'm doing with it. Johnny with a $10 super. I appreciate that, man. Way to make me feel better as I just totally boned this fight. Thank you. Iced coffee next week. My wife's been drinking iced coffee. But she hasn't managed to convert me yet. Fuck. Oh, I got kicked. Yeah! To be fair, I deserve that one. To be fair, we have 5 minutes until I can queue up again. But to be fair, I deserve that one. It's almost like I had this idea where like I had a guild with like other people in it who didn't hate me. What happened with that? In 5 minutes, I'm gonna see if anybody in the guild actually wants to group up with for anything. That with less chance of me getting kicked. What I want to do then is I want to go to Highjaw, and I want to see if we opened up any items with our level of reputation here. What a fucking start to the day. If I drank iced coffee, I wouldn't have died. If I had had more actual coffee, I probably would have been okay. No, I thought that fight would not pull unless I attacked the main boss. I didn't realize they were just gonna aggro with proximity like every other mob in the game. The guild's name is Wrathful Ramblers. The Wrathful Ramblers. There might not be a the. Let's see. Is there a the? I don't think so. Oh no, it's just Wrathful Ramblers. There it is. Let's check the vendor here.
Looking for something special?
I wish for two things to be automated. Like when I kick somebody, I wish it would put them on my ignore list. When someone kicks me, I wish it would put them on my ignore list. Like basically, I don't want to have the chance to ever be put in a group with somebody that I have either kicked or who has kicked me. That would be a nice quality of life feature. Do I actually need anything here? I don't need this. And I don't need this. This is a neck piece that I don't need. Leather, crit strike, and haste. Yeah, like these are not tanking boots. I don't really need them. Okay, so I don't need anything until Exalted. And then at Exalted, I still really don't need much from them. I can get the belt, but it has crit strike on it. I guess I need the cloak. Yeah, the only thing I really need from these people is the cloak.
Walk with the earth.
And that's it. John, good morning, good afternoon, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. I want like a do-over on the start of the stream today. I feel like we need like a straight up do-over. We got 2 minutes and 42 seconds before I can do anything. So, like, Bastion of Twilight is what I kind of decided on for the first raid. I put a little event on the calendar for Thursday night, 7 o'clock p.m. server time. And that's it. So far, just me, so that bodes well. And yeah, I think we're gonna try Bastion of Twilight first. It's only 4 bosses. Overall, there's only 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's only 12 bosses all together in Phase 1, spread through 3 different raids. So ultimately, I'd like to have a raid night where we can, like, kill all the bosses in all of the raids. Maybe that would take 2 raid nights a week, I don't know. But I think we'll start with something, like, relatively small and just see how it goes. How many 85s are on? A handful. Like, basically just like a handful. Seven. A little bit more than a handful. Just 7. $25 seconds. Let's head back to org. There we go. Now, with a few guildies, it'll be harder to get a vote kick to pass to kick me. Oh, we got Deadmines though. Oh, Deadmines. Oh, I didn't mind the Shadowfang Keep rework. The Deadmines, the last boss fight in Deadmines, is like super boring and super tedious. I have not been a fan of that. Good. Just walk right into the cannonball. That's fine. They'll still kick me, you think? Maybe. If I deserve it, sure. I really need a guild healer to heal me, because like what I would really like to have is some actual feedback on what it's like to heal me. That's like the one thing I'm missing to determine like how I'm gonna do in a raid, is like I haven't had anybody who can tell me like, is it hard to heal me? Is it easy to heal me? What's the worst part about healing me? And without that kind of feedback prior to raid, it's gonna be kind of tough to know like if I'm gonna be doing okay. But I don't know if we have any healers leveling up or what. Ghost and Coffee, you're leveling a priest, but it's gonna be a bit. That's cool. Like, we have time. If we have to pug some spots for a little while, like when we first start raiding, that's okay. Karen, good evening. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I don't mind pugging like a few spots if we have to. I'm only trying to do 10-man raiding, so I'm hoping that I'm hoping that we'll have enough people to make it a guild run, which I think we need 7 or 8. I think we need 7 or 8 people from to make it a guild run, but if we have to pug a couple spots, that'll be okay. And it seems like I'll probably have to pug like a couple healers like right out the gate. Which makes sense, like nobody wants to heal. I get it. And basically here you just kind of rotate with the effects that are going on. So yeah, so we don't stand in the fire and we just kind of shift at clockwise as it moves clockwise. Sorry, I could have explained the fight before the fight started. I know you said you didn't know the mechanics. Boom. Agility, stamina, crit, haste, dagger. Yeah, I think a lot of tanks are programmed to not even think about people's mana these days. It's an unfortunate side effect of how stuff is in retail, how like in retail mana is hardly ever an issue. And I think people who do a lot of endgame content are like a lot of times they're retail players. They're retail players at heart a lot of the times. And they just kind of get conditioned by how things are in retail. Yeah, as a healer, one of the most annoying things is chasing after a tank that seems hell-bent on getting himself killed. A tank that just runs off when you're sitting, you're drinking, you're out of mana, and they're just running off at the next pull already. That is incredibly frustrating. And it's probably one of the big reasons why, like, bad tanks are probably one of the biggest reasons why people quit healing. Or why people just don't heal to begin with. I'm not sure what killed our rogue buddy there, but he went down. I have no idea what killed him. Maybe one of the mining monkeys got him. Some people fall into that niche too, where healing ends up being really all that they do. You know, back in my raiding career, I fell into that for a while. where like healing was all I did, and healing was really all that I was comfortable doing. So I just got pigeonholed as a healer for a very long time. Every once in a while, I'd get to step outside the box. I remember I got the tank on a Death Knight in Firelands, because like the majority of our guild had taken a break, and it was just me and my real life buddy playing the game. And so we started our own raid team, and so finally, for the first time in years and years, I got to do something besides heal. And so I tanked Firelands on a Tauren Death Knight. But besides that, I basically only ever healed. I healed a little bit on a Druid, then I healed mostly on a Holy Pally. Like this though, like this guy is letting me dip really low. He's like kind of scaring the hell out of me. Kind of scaring the hell out of me just a little bit. And I wonder, like I'm going through, I don't have a ton of cooldowns, like I'm popping Last Stand. I could probably be popping Shield Wall a lot more than I am. I need to reorient my brain to realize that Shield Wall is on a 2-minute cooldown, and I can pop it on trash, I can pop it on every boss fight. I can pop it a lot more than I am. And yeah, this healer is going to need me to do that, because I am getting like pretty low pretty consistently. Alright, he seems good. I'd like him to be topping people off, but he doesn't really... He doesn't seem too compelled to do that most of the time. Don't step on the bombs here. So yeah, you gotta like not step on the bombs. I'll try to pull them away from bombs, but they're gonna keep coming down through the fight, and you really just can't step on them. Ouch. Shield wall is up.
I didn't need him. Not when I've got you, Wolves.
This is a great camera angle, I know. It's a great camera angle. What do we got here? We got agility, stamina, mastery. Nothing that we need. I remember the shaman having a good balance between like direct heals, AoE heals, and then the AoE, the heal over time with Riptide. Flail, good afternoon, man. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Alright, we lost our healer, like mid-pull. That's like the perfect time to lose a healer. I love it. I'm gonna shield wall here. I don't know if shield walling is going to get me through this. No, well, now we got a replacement. Okay, we might be good. We might be good. Thankfully, it teleports the replacements right to the party leader. Otherwise, we'd probably be screwed. Leaving mid-pull, another thing that I wish would automatically put you on my /ignore list. Because whatever circumstances led you to leave mid-pull, I really don't ever want to deal with it again.
Reaper 5000 online.
Don't come online yet. There we go. I'm gonna wait for this. Oh shit. No, that's fine. That's a player. Okay. I'm gonna wait for him to get a little bit of mana back if he is so inclined. Okay, he's getting some mana back. For this one, when he goes into a whirlwind phase, we have to run away from him. So if he's like going crazy, just run away from him. Otherwise he'll kill you pretty quick. Other than that, I don't know. I don't. There's not much other than that. Yeah, he's gonna go into overdrive here. You're gonna want to get away from him. He's kind of random about where he goes. We got some molten slags spawning.
Acquiring target. Target acquired.
I'd say don't get in front of that. If you're the target, you probably need to like not be near him if you can. Overdrive coming up.
Offline. Catastrophic system failure imminent. Overdrive engine activated. Acquiring target. Target acquired. Harvesting servos engaged. Threshold exceeded. System failure. Root clock in port 2.
That's a nice one-handed sword. I don't think we need it. We got an achievement. I would have loved to have seen what that achievement was. Keep the prototype Reaper from falling below 90% health at any time before the faux Reaper is defeated in the Deadmines. Oh, that's cool. It's nice to accidentally get random achievements that you're not really trying for. I see we have a dead rogue. The healer says, I don't know if y'all could take more damage. Oh, we can. Oh, we could take more damage. That's not a question. Devin, good afternoon, buddy. Thanks for being here. I appreciate that. This one's going okay. It's oh, ouch, oof. Rip. It happens to the best of us. This dungeon is... I'm not looking forward to the last fight. The last fight is a really tedious event. It's not even really like a boss fight, it's more like an event. Otherwise, this is an okay remake. This was not my first dungeon. I got kicked out of my first dungeon. The first dungeon was Blackrock Hold. And yeah, that didn't go really well. We got a monstrous parrot back there. Bring that monstrous parrot up to me. I'll take care of it. Yeah, I got kicked out of my first run, and then I decided I should probably try to invite some guildies, because with a couple of guildies in the group, I have a little bit less of a chance to get vote kicked. To be fair, it was a sloppy pull on a boss. These days, one sloppy pull on a boss, you just get kicked out of the group. People don't have any patience for shenanigans. I had already make them clear 2 packs that they didn't want to clear, so like making them clear those 2 packs, they probably already wanted to vote kick me, and so like doing a sloppy pull on the boss just made it really easy for them to pass it. The vote kick system is like one of the best and worst things to ever be put into the game. I was okay with it. The funny thing is, they probably got a different tank and they probably wiped on that boss anyway. Because I'm sure they don't know how to fight it. That was part of why it went wrong, but I was a big part of the problem. So, it's okay. I don't mind getting vote kicked every once in a while, because I myself am going to vote kick lots and lots of people. So if I get kicked every once in a while, that's just fair. It's just fair. It's a pity that the classic warrior journey came to an end in Silithus. Which classic warrior are we talking about? I don't. The only TBC classic warrior that made it to Silithus would have been this character. Are you talking about my my Cataclysm hunter that I just ended in Silithus? From what I remember, and like granted, I play a lot of characters, so like I could be wrong. This warrior is the only warrior that I leveled up in the Burning Crusade era that made it to Silithus, and this warrior obviously is now level cap in Cataclysm. What I did with this warrior is I broke the playlist out. So the Burning Crusade playlist is separate from the Vanilla era playlist, and the Wrath of the Lich King playlist is also its own playlist. If you're talking about a Tauren warrior that I started in TBC. This is that character, buddy. This is that Tauren warrior. This is the only Tauren warrior that I started in Burning Crusade era. Especially, it's the only one that ever would have seen Silithus. And it didn't stop there. There's a TBC playlist for him. And then there is a Northrend, so there's an Outland leveling playlist and a Northrend leveling playlist. Those exist, yeah. And now here he is today. All these years later, he's tanking heroics in Cata. So, yeah, this is the only one. This is one of those rare times where someone can accuse me of dropping a character, and I can say, I did not drop this character. This character is the one I'm playing right now. It's one of those rare moments. Yeah, this is him, Ramblehoof, same dude. I changed him from like being like a gray color to being a brown color, but otherwise he's the same guy.
Fresh meat.
Now, to be fair, like I probably should have kept it all in one playlist. The problem is, once a playlist is like 100 episodes long, like YouTube doesn't show the videos to anybody. So it always made more sense from like an algorithm perspective. If I were going into a new expansion, it made sense to put it into a new playlist. Because otherwise the algorithm just drops the content, doesn't show it to anyone, no one sees it, doesn't show up in your feed, doesn't show up in your suggested, and then the videos just kind of languish. People don't have they don't have an attention span for playlists that go longer than like 15 or 20 episodes, basically. And, well, it's not that people don't, it's that the YouTube algorithm doesn't believe that people have the attention span for playlists that go longer than 15 or 20 episodes. So like after 15 or 20 episodes, you see a huge drop off in like watch time, a huge drop off in like just views in general. The TBC playlist has like 70 videos. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. And that's why by the time I take him into Northrend, there's a separate playlist for Northrend, because ain't nobody got time for 70 episodes. Yeah, it's a big reason why, like, for any kind of Cataclysm leveling content I do in the future, like, the episodes are going to be longer and there's going to be less episodes. I recently started filming my Dwarf Rogue playthrough for Cata 1 to 60, and those episodes are going to be like an hour and a half long at least. Some of them might get up to 2 hours. And that way, instead of having like 40 like hour-long episodes or 40-minute episodes, there will be like 22-hour episodes. It'll just be like a more digestible playlist.
I will rip your heart from your chest.
Make the YouTube algorithm happier with my channel. This is these whole series of boss fights here at the end, they're just like so tedious. You go from this guy to Cookie, then you do the event with Vanessa. This kind of, like, this dungeon is fun right up until you get onto the boat.
Not find her.
What do we got? We got a one-handed axe, hit, and expertise. No mastery. I don't need that. Not me. All right, let's pull Cookie. For this one, avoid the spoiled food. Pick up the good food for like a DPS buff. And then avoid being near the rotten food. But I feel like at some point somebody has to eat some of the rotten food to clear it up, because otherwise it's gonna pile up on the floor. I'm gonna eat some of it. That'll take it off the floor and keep the floor a little bit more clear. Otherwise it's gonna get really messy. Another cookies tenderizer. I feel like that's probably all that he drops. A note falls to the floor. Okay, I just like need to not stand and stuff for a minute here. Yeah, the questing in Cataclysm, it leaves something to be desired. It's okay, like, I have fun reading the quest. Like, 1 to 60 reading the quest was okay. But the actual, like, feel of combat and stuff like that was just, like, it's really not there. There ceases to really be like there's nothing to think about as you level up 1 to 60. There's nothing to like consider. There's like a lot of the RPG stuff is like kind of stripped out of the game because it's just like combat's too easy. Your talent trees don't really matter while you level up. The talent trees matter more at endgame. They don't really like the hunter tree especially just didn't do a lot for me leveling up. Every time I had a talent point on the hunter, I was like, oh, yay, a talent point that I don't care about. It was it's kind of rough.
Venoms that affect the mind.
Here we go. We gotta run through this event. It's kind of boring. You gotta click to get yourself out of the thing. Click one of the valves. Like we gotta click all the valves to free ourselves, and then we just go. Avoid the fire. Don't stand in fire. Fire's bad. You know what? I don't know if like when I hit level 85, did I ever train level 85? I don't think that I did. Because I don't think I have heroic leap. And I should have, if I had trained level 85, I would have heroic leap. Not that I have any room on my bar for heroic leap. But yeah, I should probably train level 85. That would be a good idea.
Most rogues prefer to cloak themselves in the shadows, but not Helix. You never know what skitters in the darkness.
Incoming spoders.
Of a machine, a simple spark can mean the difference between life and death.
See, I played a ton of characters in Cata the first time around. Mop was the expansion that I took a break. Me and my buddy leveled up pandas, healing and tanking. We leveled them up as quickly as we could, and I got completely burned out by doing that. And by the time we reached max level, I was all done with the expansion. And so I never played in Mop. I only saw a few of the zones that I saw leveling up. I never did any of the raids. I only did a couple of the 5-mans. Mop Classic will be more interesting to me probably from like a questing standpoint and a gameplay standpoint than Cata is. Like with Cata, I just want to raid. That's really like my biggest interest. Whereas I think like reading the stories and the questing in Mop feels like so much better than the questing in the 80 to 85 zones in Cata.
A bloodthirsty savage. Once, he even had a family. He was called James Harrington. A tragedy in 3 parts.
What's my opinion on a remix? It's eh. It's okay. I spend too much time in my inventory when I play remix. Wait, did I miss a boss? We ran right by the RP! I just left the RP behind. I really loathe this part of the dungeon. Yeah, Mr. Pandaria remix, it's kind of like... If I was a person who cared a lot more about transmog, I'd probably care a lot more about remix. If I was a character that didn't... If I was a person that didn't already have multiple characters... Yeah! Good job! I think that's the end of the run. Because I don't know if I want to do this whole event again. So I think that might be the end of the run. Yeah, it's just a bronze farm. And then, like, if you are progressing your character, you're spending half your time in your inventory and half your time playing the game. For me, it was more like inventory remix. I don't... Okay, here we go. We go inside here, up here. I've come to kind of hate this dungeon just because of this last event. Yeah, if you're really in the transmog and you have a lot of time to kill, then that's probably fine. Just farming up endless bronze. I haven't spent any of my bronze, and I don't know if I will. And also, like, I have the characters that I want already for, I have the characters I want already for War Within. I don't really, like, need any more characters, to be honest. After 20 years, like, I'm not gonna find the Deadmines entrance still. Like, I'm just probably not gonna find it. Oh, did I get it? It's somewhere. Nope. It's not down here. Even I know that. What is transmog? Transmog is how you make your gear look like other gear. Transmog is you take one piece of gear and you say, okay, cool, but now it looks like this instead. It's a way to make your character look cool, even if you look like like how I look like a clown right now, because none of my stuff matches, none of it looks cool. You can make it look different. And you collect appearances, so like anything that you pick up or equip for your armor class, you collect that as an appearance. There are like transmog sets you can purchase that give you like a cohesive look. We can mount up in here. Oh, that's awesome. So we have to do this whole event again. I might not do this. I don't know if I'm gonna do this, guys. Do we have to do the whole event again? Because I don't. The reason I got distracted and ran past the guy is because I hate this event and I think it's really stupid. And so I really don't want to do the event again. Because I don't think I want to. Yeah, I'm sorry. I really don't want to do this event again. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this event again, guys. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I hate this place. Yeah, I just don't like this fight. I'm gonna drop. Let's just see if we have to. Okay.
I will not share my father's fate. Your tale ends.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. Well, maybe. Well, no. Doesn't she like initiate the event halfway in?
Come to this fight alone.
Oh no, she doesn't. Maybe we don't have to do the event again. It skipped the last couple of encounters of the event because we died. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, good. I'm glad we pulled it because I was about to leave. I don't like this place. I wish in the random rotation every day they should let you put a dungeon on your blacklist. And if you put a dungeon on your blacklist, then you shouldn't pull that in the rotation that day. Because I feel like everybody has the dungeon that they just hate and that just kind of like ruins their day. And for me, apparently that dungeon is the remade Deadmines. They took a dungeon that was actually like pretty amazing and they turned it into something that was really, really lame. Which is kind of what they did with most of the revamped zones. So, I'll get on the rope. You got to come over here, get to a rope. Just swing off the rope. Okay, where is she? Where is she? There she is. Do I have access to the War Within alpha or beta? No, no. I don't get alpha access. I'm not important enough of a person to get alpha access to anything. I'm not sure like what they determine, like what gets you alpha access, but I don't think it's quite as random as like beta access is. I think they kind of have to like want to give you alpha access for one reason or another. In my entire life, I've never had alpha access.
You didn't honestly think I would only plant
For any version of the game ever.
Did you?
And that's probably not going to change anytime soon. I check every day. I check my drop down every day to make sure. I did pay the $90 for the version of the game that gets you into beta eventually. So you know, like a week before launch, I'll probably get beta access. Yeah, I'll probably get beta access a week. Well, once it doesn't really matter anymore. Once release is so close that I might as well just wait. That's when I'll get beta access.
Give you the pleasure.
I'd love to have beta access soon.
Going to die.
If I got beta access soon, I'd play the crap out of it.
My fate.
Yeah, I used to be a... Oh, damn, she just died without doing the last bit. I used to just, like, avoid alpha and beta, but I'm really excited for War Within, and I want to see what it has to offer, so I really want to get into the beta and start playing around. I want to start learning what my class is like. Well, I'm gonna play a paladin and a mage. So I really want to use the beta to kind of learn what my class is like, so I can just kind of enjoy the game once the full release is out. And I don't have to worry about learning my hero talents or anything like that. Well, that was that. That was quite a run. Am I at a point where I can get, I think it was like a trinket we were trying to save up for now. I think I need 1650 Valor before I can do anything with it. We'll just keep saving our points. Why am I showing up as a DPS in the listing? How do I change my role so that I'm actually showing up as a tank? Or does it not matter until I queue up? I would like to just show up as a tank. That would be ideal. Have I run all the heroics once? I haven't run the Lost City of Tol'vir. We haven't done Lost City of Tol'vir on heroic, and I don't know if we've done Grim Batol on heroic. I could probably check my achievements. Vortex Pinnacle, Blackrock, Deadmines. Yeah, see, we have regular City of Tol'vir. We don't have heroic. We need heroic Grim Batol. There might be a few that we might not have heroic Stonecore. No, I think there's still a lot of heroics that I haven't run. What item level for heroics? 329. Alex, good morning, man. Welcome to the stream. So it doesn't look like we have anybody else who's like ready to do heroics. I'm just gonna queue up. There we go. Yeah, let's just get this show on the road. Here we go. This is Stonecore. This is gonna be fun. So yeah, this I think is our first heroic Stonecore. Yeah, we still need a few of them. I really hate these guys that charge off. I don't know like what the fix is for that. I guess if the group stacked more on me, then like they wouldn't charge the back line. The fear is interesting. Okay. Interesting. Looks like we're okay.
You're gonna be sorry! If you count how to hold yourself, but yes, survival!
I wonder if they've gone back and listened to any of the voice lines in any of these dungeons. Dude just said what he said just now, and you might have heard it, but I just heard it for the first time. He said, prison taught me a couple of things. Well, 2 things if you count how to hold your soap. Like, I don't know. Like, probably a joke that you can just take out of the game. We can't have paintings with boobies in them. But dude can make a joke about what happens in the showers at prison. Which, I mean, there's one of those things that's like okay, and one of those things that's like really not even funny. So yeah, it's just further proof they don't play their own games. And dead. So Stonecore is going on the list of dungeons that just suck. I have an AoE taunt somewhere. I don't know where the fuck it's at. Somewhere. Here we go. Everyone's free to release and run in. We're still at like the beginning of the dungeon, so I'd say release, run in, come back. Marcus, good afternoon, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Oh man, oh that was rough. That was really rough. Like, there's a few pieces that I need, but there's really nothing that I can do to, like, be more survivable right now. Our helmet sucks. Our second trinket sucks. Our ranged weapon sucks. What else? Our pants suck. We got a few really shitty pieces. Maybe this is partially on me as the tank. Yeah, some of our gear is really bad. But yeah, if we're getting killed in these pulls, then there's probably not a chance that we're gonna be able to clear the pulls later on, because some of the pulls in here get really rough. Like, I could mark for CC. I think the only reliable CC we have is a frost trap, and that's probably not gonna happen. All right, let's see how this goes. When he burrows under the ground, don't stand in like the little dust clouds. When he's burrowing, he'll kill you basically instantly. He's gonna spawn purple crystals on the ground. Don't stand in the purple crystals. There's the purple crystals. You're gonna want to get out of those. You're gonna want to, yeah, like as soon as you see those going out, you're gonna want to move. Besides that, he's gonna burrow. Avoid the burrow. Yeah, these little ads. Oh, that's right. The crystal shards become ads on heroic. Okay, cool. Yeah, like don't stand in the dust. A healer is out of mana. Plate, intellect mastery, and crit strike. So holy pally shoulders. This is gonna be a rough one. This is gonna be rough. Yeah, good. I'm happy with that because he seemed to be struggling anyway, and I just need someone who's gonna struggle a little bit less. So I'm okay with getting a new healer. At least we got a new healer. Like at least he left after a successful fight. Maybe he realized that he was going he wasn't gonna be able to do it. All right, here we go. We'll try it. We'll try it with a holy pally. Just one guildie. Yeah, just one. And no one's really ready for heroics yet, it seems. I'm kind of wondering, like, I put a raid on the calendar, but I'm kind of thinking nobody in the guild's gonna be ready for the first week of raiding. During the quake, you jump during the quake. So right as the quake is about to finish casting, if you jump, you will avoid all damage. Right now. Yeah, see how I'm not taking damage? You gotta kind of time the jump. I mean, it's not a shit ton of damage, but it's avoidable, so. For these guys, just don't stand in front of them when they're doing their swipe attack. Like, yeah, for that you just gotta get out of the way. Perkwitch, good afternoon, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Monica, good evening to you. Welcome, and thanks for being here. Like, obviously, the healer also doesn't know to jump. You gotta jump. Otherwise, it just gets to be too much damage going out. There we go. I put it into raid so people can see it. We don't have anybody who can res, so we're gonna run back. Jackie, good afternoon and welcome. All of our shit is busted, so that's cool. Let's zone in, and then we'll teleport out to repair. This is the Mancrick server, it's US East. Apparently teleport out of dungeon didn't do anything. You can't teleport out while in combat. Well, I'm not in combat, Blizzard. I'm not in combat. So why can't I teleport out? I'll walk out. How about I walk out? How about that? Bet you didn't see that coming.
What do you need?
Well, this teleporter? No, the teleporter's not even active yet. It's not even active. Good times. I see we're just like going for it. Jump. Apparently I didn't make the jump that time. Looked like I did. This is gonna be a really rough dungeon. If we're dipping this low just on trash, then I don't know what the odds are of like a completely successful run here. Probably not like super good. For the fight coming up, don't get hit by pillars when he drops them in that phase. Don't stand in stuff on the ground. And that's basically it. I'm gonna let the healer get all of his mana back, obviously, because I am a decent tank. And I'm relatively aware of what's happening in the group. That is if he wants to have mana. I guess he'd have to actually take some initiative and drink some water. There he goes. Alright, so avoid pillars. And then don't do what the paladin just did. Was like, you see how he stood in one of these like really, oh, we gotta line of sight this. So new mechanic on heroic. Line of sight the he's going to spray shrapnel at us, and that's the time to hide behind the pillars. So avoid pillars, don't stand in shit the way the healer did. When he starts shooting crystal shards, line of sight him between yourself and a pillar. Jackie with the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Very generous. Welcome to the 10 new people. Yeah, line of sight. So like 3 mechanics. Don't stand in stuff like the healer did. And don't get impaled. And then use the pillars to line of sight. At that point, the healer was already dead. So it was nice to see that mechanic in a situation where we were dead anyway. Can we use this yet? No, of course we can't use this yet. We have to clear that boss to use it, so we have a long time to run and think about our mistakes. I feel like on weekends, people struggle a lot more than they do during the week. And I wonder, I don't really know what it is. Maybe people are just more distracted on the weekend. But I do think it's like, I think it's a weekend warrior thing. I think it's a thing where like some people can only play on the weekends. That's where they get the majority of their playtime. But because they can't play during the week, you're basically always rusty. When the only times you can play are on the weekends, like every time you play, you are going to be rusty, you are going to feel rusty, you're not going to be as comfortable with your class or with the content than someone who can play a few times like throughout the week. Yeah, and that's fine. Like, being a weekend warrior is absolutely fine, but you kind of have to, like, brush yourself up at least on your button pushes, and, like, standing in a big orange pool is, like, just kind of indicative of being a little bit rusty. I don't think someone has to stay away from heroics necessarily. I just think, like, maybe warm up with some regulars or something, you know what I mean? Warm up on some regular dungeons before just, like, jumping into heroics. Would probably be okay. So pillars are out, which means he's going to be casting that that ability pretty soon. I'm wondering if this pillar is going to be good enough for me to use it for line of sight. I'm hoping that it is. Here comes the crystal storm. Healer was getting hit. Okay, he got behind a pillar. Okay, that went pretty well. Basically, right here, you have to like find your pillar. Like find the pillar that you're gonna use. Like right here, right away. That way, when he starts doing his cast, you're right where you need to be. Unless he drops like fire right where you want to be, then you gotta adjust. There we go. We found one. I gotta reposition him a little bit. Very well done. There we go. There's a dagger that nobody here needs. Perfect. And that opens up the teleporter, so at least if we keep wiping, we can teleport back. People don't read the dungeon journal. It literally tells you everything you need to know. Yeah. To be fair, like I don't often read it either, but most of the mechanics I kind of remember. A lot of the mechanics you can sight read mechanics like to a certain extent. If you're like vaguely familiar with the different types of like damage that can go out, you can kind of sight read stuff. Ain't nobody got time for reading. Nobody's got time to read. It's a video game. Why would you read a thing? I'm kind of fine with people like learning by doing, as long as they actually learn. You know, it's okay to wipe once if it's a learning moment and people figure out, oh, okay, I need to do this. What sucks is when you wipe and like someone doesn't learn. Like nothing changes. That's when wiping is not okay. Is when there's no learning moment that happens. These pulls that we're coming up to are going to be very rough. And like any little thing goes wrong here on these pulls, or one of the sentries gets away to warn another group, then we're screwed. Like these guys here, like we have to kill these guys immediately. They can't be allowed to run around. Ideally a ranged class would nuke this right now. Like yeah, like this needs to be nuked. I can get it now that it's so close to us. But it's got to be nuked. This one's got to be nuked right now, right now. Oh, please, someone see it. Thank you, thank you. Hit him again, hit him again, hit him again. Okay. Yeah, they will run off and they will aggro other groups. We got one pathing around back there. This is just gonna be, it's gonna be a shit show no matter how I do it. I kind of want to see if I can pull this guy on his own. If he comes past this group a little bit, I'm gonna try to pull him way back. No, don't unmark. Let me do the marking, please. Let's pull him way back here. He's gonna bounce people around. Everyone needs to kind of stack up, and we need to be over this way. We don't want to get too close to this group. Basically, whenever you see an enemy that has like a charge mechanic or a bounce around to random group members mechanic, that means you need to stack up on the tank. Like, at least be close so that like he's not bouncing all over the map. Like, it doesn't have to be a perfect stack, but being far away is a bad idea. Okay. Yeah, this pull here is gonna suck. I'm gonna try to go in, interrupt, and pull back. We need them to come back. Yep. Shit, we're fucked. We're fucked. That was what couldn't happen. That was the exact thing that just couldn't happen. That's gonna be a wipe. We can't pull that much shit in here on heroic. If we're lucky, we kill a couple things, like try to focus some stuff down. Try not to stand in fire like I'm doing right now. Maybe we can do it. Oh my god. Yeah, no, this is a wipe. They needed to be able to come much further back before we really engage them. This gets to a point where like I feel like I have to type too many instructions to people. Like I'm gonna have to type out like let me pull them back, don't engage them, don't attack them, don't send pets in until I pull them back. I hate having to communicate that much in 5-mans. Like via text. We kill. The good news is like we killed a few of them. The silver lining is that we have the teleporter, so we can quickly get back. Like you gotta let the tank kind of like have those, and just like I need like 15 seconds to position them. And like for WoW players, 15 seconds is a goddamn eternity. Like if a DPS player has to wait 15 seconds before they hit a button, I think they start to have like a fucking aneurysm. And so yeah, as soon as the tank goes in, it's like pets go in, spells start going off, and you can't do that on these guys. Unless you just want to wipe and come back and wipe and come back and then do it that way, then you can do whatever you want. The middle group was the toughest group. We should be fine now. Like we got a couple of guys over here hanging out we need to clean up. We're waiting on... The hunter has to repair some shit, so I'm gonna pull these guys and... fight these guys, at least clear these out. Yeah, right. Even if I type something out, no one has time to read it. Yeah, exactly. Who wants to read, right? Nobody's got time for it. Nobody wants to deal with it. I'm gonna try to pluck this guy out of midfield here. We should be able to get him on his own. Let's pull him all the way back here. Yeah, yep, good. Nope. Okay, this should be okay. That was just like a lot of fire. Just like way too much fire. All the fire right on top of me. Oh, we got some bind on equips dropping. Heavy geode mace. I think I used that for a little while. We will let our healer get all of their mana back. And we'll go from there. I'll also wait till they top me off, which, like, maybe they're going to do. Maybe I'll just eat some buff food and do it that way. So for this guy, just like don't be close to him.
None may
Okay,
pass
okay.
into the world's
But that's like not ideal. Not ideal. Don't be close. If you're ranged, don't be close to him basically, and then you'll be fine.
break yourselves upon
This
my
is the part you really
body.
can't get hit by.
Feel the strength
Because of his
the earth.
shitty ass positioning, because I didn't get to position him, he's in a really bad spot, which is probably gonna fuck us up.
The cycle is complete.
You gotta let the fucking tank pull! The fucking tank has to pull!
Break yourselves upon my body.
Gotta let the tank pull.
Feel the strength of the earth.
Like, I need to position that guy in a certain way. I can't be mid-sentence
Is complete.
and have, like, somebody body pulling the fucking boss. Like, I just can't, it can't be that way. It's a pointless death. God. Okay, I'm really excited for when this character is not going to need heroic gear anymore. As soon as I get raid gear coming in and I'm getting raid gear, I'm probably not going to be doing a lot of 5-mans. Because yeah, I don't know. Apparently I don't have the patience that I used to have. I mean, this boss is really easy because if he's positioned right, you can basically avoid all damage. Like, you don't have to get hit. Like, if you're not, especially if you're not the tank, like, you don't have to get hit here. If I can position him where I need him to be, to tank him properly, and if I'm ready to actually engage the boss, then it can be really easy. But on a surprise pull, it's kind of harder. Did they change much with the difficulties? No, this is like this is like however it was by the time that what they do with Classic is they take the latest iteration of like where they balanced it originally and they kind of put the bosses like in their final forms. So this would have been like post any nerfs is what we're seeing now. Alright, I am going in.
None may pass into the world's heart. Break yourselves upon my body. Feel the strength of the earth. Break yourselves upon my body. Feel the strength of the earth.
How the wait, what the fuck? He should have been facing the other way still.
The cycle is complete.
He's not supposed, once he starts casting that ability, he's not supposed to be able to move.
Break yourselves upon my body.
It's gonna be a short day today.
Of the earth.
Once he starts doing that pound, he's supposed to stay facing the same fucking way. I am supposed to then run through his legs, therefore avoiding the slam. He's not supposed to be able to spin around while he's casting the ability to slam me. That's not how the mechanic works. If the mechanic is fucked up, then I don't know. There's no other way to avoid it. You let him start winding it up, and then you run under his legs. And then he slams, and then he turns around. If he's gonna be turning around while he's casting the fucking slam, then there's not really gonna be a way to avoid it. I'm giving this boss one more attempt. If I'm still dying to the same bullshit, then I'm probably done. Like, either one of those abilities are gonna one-shot anybody in them, so if they're bugged, then there's no reason to try to do the fight. I can wait about 1 more second into his cast before I move. And that's about all I can do. Okay. They kicked you? Okay, well, you should really look at guild tags. You should really look at guild tags before you vote to kick somebody for their DPS, when DPS is not the problem. Good luck. That makes it really easy. That makes it really easy. It's fine, but I don't need to be there anyway. It's like, how fucking stupid can you be? Like, you see a DPS and a tank and they have the same guild tag. Especially when DPS is not our problem right now. The problem is dying to one-shot mechanics. Then you exercise some common sense. Exercise a little bit of common sense, I would say. Eyes on Mary, good morning. I'm doing okay. I'm kind of at a point where I think I'm getting a little bit burned out of heroic 5-mans. But other than that, I'm doing great. I'm really looking forward to getting to a point where I can raid log. That's my dream in life. My dream in life is raid logging for Cataclysm. I don't think Cataclysm is worth much, like, gameplay wise, besides like being in a decent guild, having a decent raid team, and just raid logging. That's really all it excuse me, that's really all it seems like it's purposeful for. Doesn't really seem like a lot of the other content is going to be super fun. Here we go. That's a different one at least. We got three warlocks. 3 warlocks. What level are we? We're max. We're 85. Which is max level in Cata. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Is this on normal? Why is this not a skull? Did I fuck something up? We're on Cataclysm Heroics. Am I wrong in thinking that something is not right here? I'm on the right drop down. Everyone in my group is 85. It says heroic here. This shit up here is supposed to have a skull on it though. Fucking people telling me to go. Nothing more annoying than somebody telling me to fucking go. I'll tell you to go. Who told me to go? Which one of you said go? I'll just vote kick you. The next person who tells me to go, I'm gonna vote kick them. I need to have one more guildie in these runs so that we have the votes we need to kick anybody that I want. Because I'm kind of like running out. I'm running out of patience for people's impatience. If that makes sense. Imagine running out of patience for people's impatience. Imagine what that feels like. What tips do I have for getting ready for heroic? Run 5-man normals for about 20 hours. That's what I did. I ran about 20 hours of 5-man normal runs, and by the end of all that, I was pretty much geared. I think I had to buy 1 piece off the auction house, and at that point I had the gear score needed to do heroics. Like, literally got to interrupt some of these. I guess with warlocks, like, I don't know if warlocks can interrupt or not. If they can, it's not happening. I have 2 interrupts, so I can get some of these, but I literally can't get them all. I'll try my best to get every single interrupt, but yeah, it's probably not gonna happen. I turn my chat off. No, I'd rather vote kick people who tell me to go. Anyone who tells me to go, who tells me to pull faster, who tells me to pull more, I just want to get rid of them. That's where I'm at. What are nerfs? Nerfs is a term used to describe when the developers make a fight easier. When the developers change a mechanic or alter something in a fight or a dungeon to make a thing easier, that's referred to as a nerf. We used to call it, like, we used to say the boss got hit with the nerf bat. It's because nerf is soft, and making things easier is for soft people. So we call them nerfs. It's like when you're not enough of a big boy to play with a real football, you play with a Nerf football. If somebody forgets to jump here, I'm gonna vote kick them. It looks like we only lost a pet, so that's good. I don't really even know what that means, Martin. I only have a vague sense of like internet speak. Does it mean that I like get more easily irritated at stupidity? Is that what it means? That I'm just like I'm getting more easily irritated at stupidity and stupid things? Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah. Let's not stand in the poison. Yeah, I'm an old person, so a lot of internet speak goes over my head. Once people on the internet started to refer to 30-year-olds as boomers, I kind of gave up. I kind of gave up. I don't want a battle res. This wipe is not going. This is not going well. I'm gonna take the battle res after everyone's dead. Are they resetting? No, they're feared. Yeah, battle res is not gonna help here. Battle res is for boss fights, not trash where we're melting. So that one, Poison Guy can't come with the whole group. Like, we can't have Poison Guy. We can't have Poison Guy and this group. Okay, good. Oh, that was stupid. I should have waited to take the res. Whatever, I'll eat the repair bill with everybody else. Fucking, it's crazy, like, how easy heroics were yesterday. We did 3 hours of heroics. Everything went really smooth. No problems. No problems. And then you like get deeper into a weekend and you just get like more and more problems. Like, it's crazy. Okay. Did we go back in the queue? Are we? Yeah, we're in the queue. We're waiting on a DPS to wake up from their slumber. Was there not a teleporter? Are we not? We can't teleport yet, I guess. I guess we're not at that point. We got the skull. Yeah, it's a bug. There are no bugs in this game. Yeah, this game is completely bug-free. Thanks to a long testing period and Blizzard being really good about acting on feedback, since they've been playing a lot of their own game recently and really diving into the testing with the community, we have been given a version of the game that is a completely bug-free and works perfectly. So yeah, thank God for that. Come on, you can make it! You can make it! You can do this! Come on! You got it! No! No! You failed. You didn't make it. It's okay. We'll probably clear a little bit without you. We're gonna summon you. Oh, we're not. Oh, yeah, we are. We're summoning you. Summons incoming, yeah. There we go. This is the way. You're gonna get a summon because we got 7 warlocks. Alright, so I won't pull them together. I'll try to, like, I guess I'll pull this group out. That guy, like, circles around the room, I feel like. So maybe I gotta pull these guys, like, out of the room? I don't know. Like, where is the big guy? I don't even... Did we kill the big guy? I don't even see the big guy. These people have to die first. Spirit Mender is the healer. Yeah, I don't... Is this the big guy back here? Yeah, here he comes. Like, I don't really know what to do about him. He's gonna patrol around the whole room. And, like, I can't pull him with this group, obviously. So, like, I really don't know what to do with him. Maybe I have to let him patrol all the way away. And, maybe he's gonna go down a hallway. No, he's gonna come all the way around. I'm gonna assume I probably can't pluck him out without pulling this group, so we just have to let him patrol away. Once he's back here, then I'll initiate the pull. And then we're gonna have about 35 seconds to kill all these guys before he comes back. I think that's far enough. Yeah, that went much smoother without the poison guy with the group. And I think I have to wait for this guy. Now I'm not sure where he even is. Like, does he go back into this room? Is he not going to come back out? Because, yeah, I don't see big guy anymore. Oh, here he comes. We have to wait for this guy. It's really annoying. I know people hate to stand around. I know it's really hard to just, like, wait and do something properly. But I have to wait for this guy to come out. I love when a healing effect turns the ground the same color as the poison that I'm trying to avoid. Thanks, Blizzard. Thanks a lot. Like, if you're a healer and you wonder why your tank keeps moving out of your AoE ground healing effects, it's because your healing effects are the same color as every nasty poison that we have been trained to avoid. We got 2 spirit menders here. This is going to be fun. Initiate cross-healing protocols. Yeah, but bad looks good and sometimes good looks bad. Yeah, it becomes difficult sometimes to know like what I should stand in, what I need to move out of, etc.
You have interfered with our plans for the last time, mortal!
I don't know what additional mechanics she has on Heroic. I think this is our first time in here on Heroic. Not standing in the blue. Like, again, I think that's a negative effect. Right? Yeah, that was a negative effect, not a healing effect. This is a healing effect, so I think I need to stand in this.
Take arms, minions! Rise from the icy depths!
Yep, apparently I stood in bad. When you stand in bad, bad things happen to you. Now I don't know why I'm getting hit with this over and over again. Now I actually don't understand what I'm doing. Oh, she's shooting them out. I see now. This is her extra mechanic. She fires off these tornadoes. Okay, now I see what's happening. Probably a little bit too late into the fight. After getting hit by multiple tornadoes. Now I can finally see what they are. Let's see if we can salvage the fight. There are games that do enemy spell effects really well. And make things like very visible. World of Warcraft is not one of those games.
For the great dark beyond!
We did it. There is a cloth helmet. Intellect Spirit Mastery with a meta gem and a socket. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, why don't I remember where to go? I thought we were able to teleport out, but okay, there we go, there we go. Right, aren't we teleporting out now and teleporting back in? Oh no, we're not. We have another boss, and then we're teleporting out and teleporting back in. Got it. So what's the big change in this fight? Is it that the void zones get bigger as time goes on? I'm pretty sure that's like the significant change. Is that like eventually, if given enough time, they will eat up the entire room. So I'm gonna try to kind of like get them to stack on each other if I can. Well, that went pretty smoothly. Surprisingly, that one went okay. Leather shoulders. I feel like now we can teleport out and teleport back in. There we go. My healer's mana is a little bit low. I'm trying to give them an opportunity to drink. They don't seem inclined. Sad Clover, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Adikar, good afternoon. Welcome. Thanks for being here.
I thank you, my friends. Forgive me. I have grown too weak to be of any assistance.
Waterbender, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream.
This reality.
Let's not stand in the poison. Warrior, so good. I've been having fun with it. Yeah, I've really been enjoying it.
Is this reality?
Is this reality? That's the question I ask every time I get into a pug group. Every time I die during a relatively easy boss fight, I ask myself, is this reality? The answer is, yeah, it is sadly reality. I don't know, I feel like I'm moving out of the poison pretty quickly. Like, obviously, like, I'm in the middle of the poison, so, like, I'm gonna take a couple of ticks. It's gonna take a couple of times before I get out of it. Like, I can't instantly be out of the poison. It's sad, but it's true. He lays the poison down, and then you move out of it. I don't think there's a way I can preemptively move out of it. I'll look at it, but yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no way to preemptively avoid the poison. I don't think it's like a cast that he does or anything like that. I think it just lays down and then you have to get out of it. And so if I'm moving out of it as quickly as I can and I'm still dying, then in my mind, that's a healing issue. I popped my cooldowns, last stand's still on cooldown. I don't know if I shield walled during that fight or not. But yeah, I don't know. We'll give it another shot. I don't see really what's going to be different. We were avoiding all the damage that we could avoid. And the healer ran out of mana, basically. He went so... Not sure what to do about an healer. I don't think we teleport anywhere here. I think we just have to make the run. Heals per second. I don't even know how I would look at that. Let's see. I really hate details. I loved recount. Recount was awesome. And details sucks. There's your heal HPS. All that tells me is that he is healing, but the problem there was, like, despite healing, he still ran out of mana. So I don't know. It's probably my fault. It's probably my fault that he can't heal. We will give it another attempt.
I thank you, my friends. Forgive me. I have grown too weak to be of any assistance.
So that absorb, he was cast something called absorb magic, but when that ended, he laid the poison down. So maybe the absorb magic ability. No, he didn't lay it down that time. Yeah, I don't know that there's a way. I think I got lucky with that first move. I don't know that there's a way I can forecast. Yeah, see, I don't think there's a way I can forecast when he is going to lay down his poison. I don't think I can know that ahead of time. I could keep moving him. If I keep him moving, then like maybe I just run out of it. Yeah, see, I don't think I can forecast it. There it is again. Yeah, it's just random. The only thing I can think is if I continuously move, which I really don't want to do, then maybe sometimes I would run out of it without taking too many ticks. Yeah, if it's a DPS issue, that's too bad. DPS is a guildie, so I really don't care. We'll either get it or we won't. At this point. Yeah, see, it's fine. Yeah, like what's this? Do I want this? Oh, this is an upgrade to the 308. I do want this. This is actually huge. It's actually huge. Gross. I'm out of coffee. Oh. That's not gonna help. Johnny, yeah, we hit the goal really quick today. We hit the goal in one at bat. It took one at bat to hit the goal today. My goals have been like relatively low. I've been setting lower goals because I'm not sure, like when I get on, I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be on. So I set a lower goal today because I didn't know if I was gonna be able to play for very long. I probably could have set a much higher goal and like still achieved it. I'm still trying to like dial in like what's reasonable and what is like outside of like the bounds of reason. It's a work in progress. It's like the most difficult thing for me is like knowing what's reasonable and what's not. You know, if I had been setting goals for the last year that I was streaming, I would probably have a better idea of like what's obtainable. But you know, I'm a bad person, so I haven't been doing that. Yeah, today's goal was a little bit weak. I'm super grateful for hitting it though. So there's that. I think I have to be maybe a little bit more ambitious. If I know I'm going to stream for at least 3 hours, I probably have to be a little bit more ambitious. I also meant to hit up Twitter when I went live today, and I didn't do that. I'm not even sure if I can log into my Twitter. I'm Is it even? It's not even called Twitter anymore, is it? Does it have some stupid fucking name now? Like, I refuse to call it whatever its new name is. I think its name is a letter. I hate when something has a name and then it becomes a letter. I think that's really retarded. X. Right. X. I'm not gonna, I didn't like calling it Twitter, but I'm not gonna call it X.
You may yet regret
I'm gonna keep calling it Twitter. That makes me like just want to log in a lot less. It's Elon Musk. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything against Elon Musk. I don't know the guy obviously, but I really hate when shit goes from having a name to being a letter. I think that's like
as I purify these
the penultimate example of like our laziness as a culture. Like we can't even have something have a name. It just has to be a letter. We can't even be bothered with names. I feel like changing its name was just like a blatant attempt to make it even stupider than it already was. Like, look how dumb it is now. Now it's just called X. Okay, good. Perfect.
Patience, guests. The waters are nearly cleansed.
The waters are nearly cleansed. You keep saying that, but I don't believe you. This fight's a little bit different. This fight's a little bit different on Heroic. We got a couple of other things going on. Maybe just a couple of other mobs spawning at the same time. So maybe I need to pay attention to this fight and see exactly what's different and what's happening here. We got Murlocs like hitting the boss. Like that's not great. Not the boss, hitting our ally. Whatever the hell this guy is right here. We got Murlocs on him. Marlena, good afternoon. It's in line with SpaceX. Okay. Still. It's still, I hate it. And I never liked it. I didn't like it when it was Twitter. And I like it less now that it's X. When are we gonna get Y and Z? That's my question. When are we gonna get Y and Z? Or Z for you folks who prefer Z. I'd be much more likely to post on Z.
My waters are cleansed. Drink in their power.
This fight managed to be just as boring on Heroic as it was on regular. So kudos to the developers on this one. You made a boring fight on regular, and it was like just as boring but a little bit longer on Heroic. Great job. Points for consistency, if nothing else. Is Resto Druid a good class in Cata? I have no idea. I'm assuming that most of the healers are pretty good. I haven't heard that any of the healers are bad. Oh, there we go. This is huge. Our pants were 316. This is 346. Parry and expertise. Yellow socket and a red socket. So I'm about to spend some money on gems. And then an offhand Stamina Spirit crit strike. Very nice. Very nice. All right, let's get out of here. We have to go do some auction house shopping. And real quick, I need to look up what gems I need, what the names of them are. Let's pop those on. So we need something that goes in a yellow and a red. I just have to look up like tanking gems. Let's see. We can do... Okay, I don't know why I would want... Why would I want... That's Paladin. Did I type Paladin? I might have typed Paladin. I typed tanking gems. I guess I need to be more specific. Warrior tank gems. Parry and stamina is purple. Yeah, so defenders demon eye, and what else? And puissant dream emerald. Okay, let's grab some of those.
You break it, you buy it.
Oh yeah. No, I don't know. That's effing expensive, man. Are you shitting me? I don't know about that. I don't know if that's happening. It's really fucking expensive. Like, I don't know. I clearly, like, tomorrow's goal is gonna have to be like money for WoW tokens, because like I'm not gonna be able to afford to play this game. I'm not gonna be able to afford to raid with these kinds of prices. Absolutely ridiculous. This is like only a little bit more reasonable. Jesus.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Has it been difficult to gear up? No, not really. Not as a tank, but keep in mind I did 25 hours of normal dungeons before I did any heroics. Because all I did to level this character up was spam regular dungeons for like days and days and days at a time. So has it been difficult? No. Has it been tedious? Yes. Has it been fun? Yeah, like a lot of it's been fun. It just has been necessarily tedious the way that I've done it. There we go. We're up to 339 equipped. Not really sure what our goal is. We got 1,600 Valor points. We've got 2,300 JP, so like maybe I ought to spend some JP. Maybe I ought to spend some JP. What's like our weakest... We got chest and pants were good. What's our weakest? See, look at you guys out doing heroics. Good job. Yeah, I'm not really sure. We're gonna get a cloak from Highjaw. Once we get revered, we'll get a cloak, so we don't need a cloak. A helmet. Yeah, the helmet is our weakest link. And then, like, I don't know what to do about like a bow. Let's check out JP helmets.
Look round.
Are there even any JP helmets? Yes, there are. So yeah, there's our tanking helmet. I think I'm gonna grab this. Now I need a meta gem, which is probably gonna cost me 10,000 gold. Eternal Shadow Spirit Diamond. A better shield. Yeah, that's my shield's okay, but that'll probably be my next purchase. I'm trying to do it in like item level order, so like replacing my crappiest pieces first. So like I can't afford, well, a yellow I can. So yellow I'll do another Puissant Dream Emerald. And then I need the meta.
Yeah? What do you want?
So I'll grab another one of these. I'm like broke. I'm about to be out of gold. God, this is brutal. The hardest part of the game, being able to afford shit. Oh yeah, I can't even afford my meta gem. That's fucking really cool. I feel super awesome about that. Okay, I guess I'm not getting one. Okay, and also maybe I'm not getting anything. Maybe I'm not even getting the gems that I paid for. Did I not just buy a green gem? Did that not happen? Did it not happen? Did I just imagine it happening? I guess so. Let's go vendor some stuff and see like where that leaves us. Solo some dungeons to make extra gold? Nah, I get it. No, I'm not, like, that's the problem. That's why I'm gonna buy, I'm just gonna buy my gold, because I don't want to do pointless, tedious activities. I don't think that I should be exposed to absolute tedium just because the marketplace is so inflated from everybody already buying gold. Like, I will just do what everybody else does, and I will just purchase my gold. Because I don't think that I should be subjected to endless hours of tedious farming just because of the inflated market. That's just like, that's a bad way to go. I'll sell whatever I can here, and we'll see like where that leaves us. I might hang on to that for a DPS piece. It's 288, we can sell it. That I'll keep that for DPS maybe. Yeah, like, I think everything else I need to just like hang on to. Spirit gear I don't need. The crit strike is DPS stuff. Can you trade cross faction? I don't think so. No, I don't think you can do that in classic era. In retail you can. I appreciate the thought though. In retail you can, but I don't think you can in classic. You want to get into this game, but it seems overwhelming. It can be, yeah. Nowadays, even if you're playing classic era, it can be overwhelming.
I got what you need.
That's absolutely true. No, I guess I should spell that correctly. So I'm gonna buy one of these, but I'm not gonna have a meta gem for a while. Until I can scrape together the cash to buy a WoW token, I'm not going to have the money. Unfortunately. So for now, we'll just be a scrub. It's the eternal shadow spirit diamond. Chugga chugga choo choo, chat. Chugga chugga choo choo. Eternal shadow spirit diamond, 81 stamina plus 1% shield block value. Let's get out of this area. Don't give into the WoW token. Oh, I don't care. I don't have anything against the WoW token. What my alternative is to be broke. So like it's not like giving in. I've never had anything against the WoW token. I've always been fine with the WoW token being in the game. The WoW token has been in the game for a long time. And it's fine. It just is what it is. There's no way like you can arbitrarily punish yourself and have like a worse gameplay experience by taking a stand on certain things, but at the end of the day, like me not buying a WoW token is only going to hurt me. It's not going to change the way the in-game economy is broken. It's not going to change Blizzard's like practices when it comes to the purchasing and selling of in-game gold. Like me taking a stand on it or having anything against it doesn't change reality. It just makes my situation worse. So yeah, like gold is hopelessly, everything is hopelessly inflated. Like it's already done. Like it's already done. It was way done. Like it was done as soon as they put WoW token into Classic. Johnny, you want me to meet you at the AH? How about I meet you on this little hill, like beside the inn? I just don't want to be by the choo-choos. I'll meet you right here in this little clear spot. Yeah, the damage has been done. Like me, I don't care. Like if I had shit tons of money, I'd buy a bazillion WoW tokens. If I just had like a ton of disposable income, I would have a ton of gold. Like that's the reality of it. I have mail. Oh, do we have instant guild mail? Ooh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm gonna buy that meta right now. I like the shimmering basilisk skin thrown in there as a little bonus. Thank you, man. Let's grab the meta. What did I say it was called? I said it was called a Eternal Shadow Spirit Diamond. Feel like I butchered that. No, I got it. There we go. Like I could farm up some leather. Like what's leather selling for? I would never, I can't do this on stream because it's super boring to look at, but like maybe I could I'm sure the market, prices are way down. 200 a stack, like that's okay. Like 200 a stack is okay. I have a stack. I'll put this up for 206. Boom, there's a little bit of money coming in.
Hey, that's it! I got mouths to feed, pal.
All right. That is a step in the right direction. I think I'm gonna run another one, but I gotta bio really fast. I'm gonna step away for like a minute and a half, and I will be right back. All right, let's yeah, let's do another one. We'll see if anybody in guild. I will put that in guild and we'll see. I think there's another group out doing heroics anyway. But I will toss it out there just in case. Before I queue up. If it doesn't matter, don't buy the token, buy bot farm gold for a fourth the price. No, see, that's where I draw the line. Like, that's... So everyone has a line. And my line is, like, I will buy gold officially in the way that Blizzard says it's okay. And I will not buy gold from bots in a way that they say it's not okay. So that I think that's a pretty clear... That's a pretty clear line, right? Like, one of them is against the terms of service, and one of them is not. So I think that's the line, right? It doesn't matter. Buying a WoW token doesn't matter, partially because it's not against the terms of service. It's something that Blizzard offers. But that's pretty obvious to everybody, I think. I don't think I need to expound upon that much more. Oh dear God. What have I done? What have I done? Do I think it would save the headache of farming gold? Is that why I would buy a token? Yeah, it's a time saver. I don't have any desire to waste my time in this game farming gold. Especially, like, in an economy that is already busted by the WoW token. Why would I spend my time farming up gold when I can simply buy it? If it were an economy not touched by the sale of gold through Blizzard or through bots, then I would be okay using my time to farm up gold, because that would be gameplay. But when the economy is busted by legal and illegal means of purchasing gold, farming up gold in that game is a complete waste of my time, and it's not gameplay anymore.
I am listening.
That's it. When I say farm gold, I'm even referring to activities like going out and skinning for hours and selling that. That's the kind of activity that I am in fact referring to. And it doesn't mean that I won't do some of that. You know, maybe I'll find a 20-minute period here or there where I'm so fucking bored of my life that I want to come down into my office and farm leather. Maybe that will happen. But that's not going to be how I get all the money I need to raid. Like, with the prices for flask, and the prices for potions, and the prices for gems, I'm not going to make enough money by doing that. Not with the time that I have to dedicate to it. It doesn't mean that some of my money won't come that way. Like, I probably will farm a little bit of leather, but I won't be able to do that for everything that I need. I have a bunch of kids that will make me hate life enough. I mean, I have one kid, and that's why I don't want to spend any additional time, like, I don't want to come into my office when I'm not streaming and farm leather, because, like, I would like to spend some time with my one kid and my one wife occasionally. I'm sure they sometimes appreciate it too. Sometimes they probably wish I would go away and farm leather and just like leave them alone. But other times I'm sure like they probably appreciate like seeing me a little bit. If I had like 6 of them, then yeah. If I had like 6 kids, 2 wives, I'd probably hide a lot more. I'd probably hide. But even then, like if I was gonna do that, I would just stream more. I still wouldn't farm leather. Okay. If I was gonna hide from my family any more than I already do, I would probably just stream more so I could hang out with you guys. I probably wouldn't be using that time to farm leather even still. That's what it boils down to. I just don't really want to spend any of my time that way, that's all. All right, let's see if we can if we have a bugged out Drake targeting system today. And go. Yes, we're supposed to have a green circle that like targets the ground, and they haven't been able to make it work. They haven't been able to just... It's a simple, like, template. You know, there's tons of bombing runs in the game. They've had bombing runs in the game for a long-ass time. But we still don't have a template that works here. It's never worked. And I can't even really tell if I'm, like, successfully hitting these enemies or not. That's the real problem. These guys don't really matter. I'm not going to bother with them. Yeah, I can't tell if I'm actually hitting enemies or what's exactly happening. Without the targeting area, it's hard to say. I'd like to be doing damage to these guys to make these pulls easier, but I can't tell if I am. Does anybody else have this problem here that I'm having? Or do your targeting reticles work just fine and I'm the only person that's busted? Because I don't know. Amy, I'm glad you got a kick out of all that. Yeah. Leah, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Notice how my wife didn't say like whether or not they would want me around more or less. She just kind of gave me an LOLOL. Like I don't even know how to take that. It's ambiguous. Put on damage numbers. I mean, I have damage numbers for combat. So like if I'm supposed to be seeing damage number pop-ups right here, like I would for like scrolling combat text, then I'm not dealing damage here, because yeah, my combat numbers are on when I hit stuff. When I hit stuff, I see a number. Yeah, so. Robert, that's awesome, man. I'm trying to live until my son is 12. Like if I live that long, I'll be really happy.
Reinforce the front! We're being invaded!
Maybe I don't have numbers on. I don't know. Yeah. I got numbers on. Yeah, so I'm probably not dealing damage to these guys for whatever reason. Keep in mind, like I'm not using any add-ons that could interfere with that or anything like that, so I don't know. It seems like there's still an enemy here, but I see a health bar, but I don't see anything else. Yeah, see, I'm 40 already, and my kid's only 8, so like. We had him a little bit late. Conversely, like by the time my parents were 40, I was out of the house. Like they had me young. They got lucky. I waited. Which at the time I thought like was smart and made sense, and then like as I get older and he's still really young, I kind of think, oh, now I kind of see why people have kids when they're a little bit younger. Amy, that's true. I think it's easier for James just to forget that I exist just because he's a kid, you know. He gets pretty wrapped up in his own life, which is perfect. I won't know if he wanted me around more, and if I live until he's 20, then he'll be able to tell me like if I was around enough when he was a kid or not. He'll have an opinion about it when he's older. I won't know until then. Your last two kids tell you that you'll probably be dead before they graduate high school. That's nice of them, Johnny. It's nice of them to like throw it out there like that. Rude. Very rude. Don't bring up my mortality. Only I'm allowed to bring up my mortality.
A million more await my orders. What chance do you have? Attack, you cowardly vermin!
We got ads. We got ads. I'm thinking like maybe I should pick these ads up. Oh, these ads are shitty. Do I have to pick these ads up? This is going to be a lot of running around picking up ads. Can the DPS burn these, or do I need to tank these down? So this is might be pretty hectic. Ground siege. It looks like maybe. Okay. Good. We saw about 5 seconds of the fight. A battle res. I think I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass on the battle res, and I am going to because there's no way we do this with just me and a DPS. Keep them away from the boss. Oh shit. Amy, he'll have the YouTube archive once I'm dead. Yes. That's true. That's a good point. Yeah. Right, he'll have thousands of hours of me, like, yelling at people in 5-man dungeons. Maybe he'll watch some of the more chill stuff. I don't know. Shit, I think I'm on the wrong side of this boss. I'm like, get away from the fight! Okay, I'm gonna hide up here. Yeah, I'm gonna hide back here for now. So we have to keep the ads away from the boss. Okay. Man, I don't even know if I have the energy to explain that in text to this group. I hope maybe we just figure out what to do. So ideally, like, DPS would just start hitting those ads right away. Boop. There we go. I typed some stuff into chat, and we'll see if they listen to me. Yeah, you'll always have the VODs of my rested XP rants. Yep, and all the times I flew off the handle on somebody who was being exceptionally stupid. I mean, he'll know about those aspects of my personality anyway, but... Yep. That's okay. So far, I haven't said or did anything that I actually regret. I'm not a big regretter when it comes to shooting my mouth off about stuff. I'm not sure like what I want to do here. I think I should just pull the boss. I'm assuming they'll see like when I go in, they'll know the boss is active and all that stuff. Let's give it another wipe. I have a feeling that was not the last time we're gonna wipe on this guy. So let's just see it again, I guess. I'm gonna try to pull him away from where these ads are coming in. That didn't really work. Like, he's got that charge that goes off that has to be avoided. Yeah, maybe if I tank him over here, maybe the ads will not spawn from this direction. The ground thing, I think well, no, maybe I had to move out of that. I didn't move, and now I am in pain. He's doing the charge again. I think he's gonna come right back to me. I don't think, yeah, I don't have to move for the charge. This seems like an okay place to tank him.
You cowardly vermin.
He's got ads in the back, so yep, they're taking care of those ads. Good, good, good. I need to pop a defensive cooldown here. He's doing his blitz again. Ground siege, okay, I didn't get hit by it that time. He turned around and did it. Here comes the blitz. I avoided the ground siege that time. That was good. Okay, hey, we got him. So yeah, like, it was my bad. Like, I needed to tank him where the ads were not going to spawn. You can't tank him right where the ads are going to spawn and expect them to get killed before they get to the boss, it turns out. Yeah, once you understand the fight, it turns out it's pretty easy. Right. Knowledge is power. Where are we going now? I guess we're going this way. You missed it? Could I do it again? No. Not happening, buddy. I'm sure we will see it again. Probably many, many, many times. In the fullness of time, for better or worse, we'll probably be doing a lot of heroics. I'd love to get to a point where I can raid log, but that probably won't happen until I have everything I need from, like, Valor points. Once I don't need any Valor point gear, then we won't have to do heroics anymore. I think I'm gonna pull this one at least before the boss comes back, and then we'll see. I think now we just wait for him to come back this way. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna pull that next group's gonna have to wait until after. Yeah, when he does like the slow moving stance, I have to run away from him. Right. If he picks that weapon, he might not even pick that weapon. I think it's kind of like random. Mighty Stomp. Mighty Stomp seems like maybe I need to move. I don't know. I didn't see him stomp. He's picking a shield and flailings. Oh, I gotta. Okay, he's got fire. He shoots out of that. I didn't realize he was shooting fire out of the shield. That's interesting. I need to not be in that, I'm assuming. Okay. Okay, yep. He's shooting fire wherever he pleases. Yeah, like mainly just like don't stand in fire. Like I can't control where he faces that. He's kind of picking that all on his own.
He's gonna hurt!
Now I have to run. Having heroic leap here would be really good.
The longest slice you are!
It's the hour of the afternoon for my dog to bark nonstop, so I'll probably be riding mute from like here on out. Just so you guys know. Hey, we got him. Well, there we go. Hey, that's an item level upgrade for the one that we already have. So yeah, like, hey, I'll take it. We've gotten pretty lucky with trinkets, like really lucky with trinkets, actually. Boom. 346 trinkets before raid. I mean, I think that's pretty good. Martin, they had fries on the menu for $128. Yo, you were in New York City. Yeah, that makes sense. You guys hear the dog? This dog that you hear, this noise is going to continue for hours. Hours. It's not going to stop. And like the thing is, like, there's no reason for it to be going on. Like once this dog gets triggered, like, he literally will not stop barking. And as someone who has, like, I have noise issues. I have, like, a lot of really bad, like, I have really bad reactions to, like, incessant noises that I can't control. It's, like, really bad. And so, like, it's, like, worst case scenario for me is a out of control barking animal that just will not shut up. Like, for my, like, neurological state, it's, like, the worst thing that I could ever be subjected to, basically. Yeah. Oh, I've got this dog has made me realize that I hate dogs. Like, and I used to think that I liked dogs, but having this dog now for like 2.5 years and all like the anguish that I've had to go through, like emotionally dealing with this dog's barking, like, he's made me realize that I am not an animal person. I shouldn't have animals. I shouldn't be near animals. Yeah, it's been a learning experience that I never wanted to have. I thought these guys pulled. Maybe these guys didn't pull. I saw that guy jump and I thought we pulled them. Oh, this is the same thing. Like this dog is it's a Texas Blue Heeler. But it's some kind of like mutt. It's like Texas Blue Heeler, German Shepherd dog. Like it's a bunch of, and because it's a mutt and because the bloodlines are not pure, it's like it has some kind of neurological damage. So like once it starts barking, it doesn't stop, and it's like it's bad. He's really loud, and it's like constant, and it just like it gets into my brain, and like it's no bueno. And like the worst part is it's something that happens like 5 or 6 times a day. It's not like a one-off, like every once in a while like he gets triggered. It's like 5 or 6 times a day he gets triggered by like just a random noise, or like one of my son's friends will come and knock on the door. Perfectly normal stuff to have happen, like, and he'll just get triggered. It goes on for like hours. And like we can't really put him outside because like he's also like very, very reactive to people, obviously. So like it's not safe for him to be outside unattended. So it's not even like a situation where you can like put him out in the yard for a bit and like let him get it out. It's just like he'll jump the fence and go after somebody if he's out in the yard unattended. So there's no fix for it. We've tried having people in the house and like desensitizing him, and like that hasn't worked. It's been a shit show. We got a healer, I think, took a dive. I think that's called taking a dive. I don't think we're gonna even be able to kill. I'd like to say that like maybe we can kill this dragon like without the healer, but I'm not sure if we can. Did we have 2 people take a dive? We might have had the hunter and the healer might have just taken a dive. That's not good. Avenge me! Oh wait, did we live? We lived. We still gotta wait for the healer to run back, but yeah. I think this is the second healer that I've watched fall off of this. It was you out in the driveway starting the grill. See, my wife is outside trying to cook dinner on the grill, and that's what's making the dog go crazy. He's so stupid, like he doesn't know the difference between like a person in the house who just walked outside and an intruder in the driveway. Like he doesn't care, and like he doesn't know, and he doesn't care, because I think like part of it is just like, hey, look, a reason to bark. A reason to bark. I'm gonna bark. Of course, that's what I do. I bark. I'm a barking dog. I bark. I need a reason. Gave me a reason. I'm gonna bark. We have to... Oh, wait. The healer's here. Like, did he not fall off and die? Did he die in some other manner? I'm not sure. Maybe the hunter fell off and died. The spray bottle full of water. Oh, no. Oh, you should see this dog around water. He will... If you're trying to, like, water something out in the yard with the hose, he will attack the hose. This is what I mean by he's super aggressively... He's aggressively reactive to everything that happens to him. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a person showing up. It could be you turn down the hose. Every time I vacuum the house, he attacks the vacuum cleaner. Like, his only reaction to anything is to be aggressive and to bark. It's the only reaction that he has to any stimulus that occurs. That's the problem. It's like his only reaction to anything is to get aggressive and to bark and attack. And it wasn't anything that, like, whatever learning happened to him, like, before he was with us, or whatever genetic problem he has, like, there's really nothing we can do about it. Because no matter what, he never gets desensitized to the things that bother him. He never gets used to anything. Whereas, like, typically with a dog, you can train them to get used to people, you can train them to get used to noises, And with him, whatever his issues are, that has been impossible. We've had him for like 2.5, almost 3 years, so... You had a pitbull that would attack fireworks? Sounds dangerous. Sounds dangerous. The healer did fall off and die? Nice, nice. Alright, we are all here. This boss, I have no idea what he's going to do. Now, the fire, there's going to be a fire elemental that spawns. It's going to target someone and chase them. It has to be DPS down before it gets to that person. That's the only mechanic that I know for sure. I interrupted whatever that was, so there's something we can interrupt. Not standing in the fire is a good idea. The fire is where he spawns the flaming spirit. So yeah, like right when this guy spawns, you gotta get away from that flaming puddle.
If they do not kill you, I will do it myself! By fire be burned!
Not standing in whatever that is a great idea too. Let's get away from that. The fire elemental's up in the back. I'm assuming if he gets to the person he's chasing, he probably kills them instantly. That would be my guess. Get out of the flame breath when he turns.
By fire be
And yeah, he picks a direction for that. I don't get to control where he's facing for that one. We got a spirit up here in the back. I'm gonna turn the dragon this way. Okay. I don't really see everybody jumping onto that elemental, but everybody has to target that elemental right away as soon as he's up.
incinerate them, minions! Incinerate them, minions! I will not die for you, Draga! By fire be!
Oh, that actually went really smoothly, surprisingly. Yet another dagger. I lost track of how many rogue daggers are gonna drop today. How many? She caught a firework once in her mouth and it went off. Even after that, she still went after them, Tiny? Yeah, that's what my dog would be like. Like, it doesn't matter what happens, like, as a result of the action. Like, the bad behavior continues. Yeah, there's no way around it. That's what I refer to when I say a dog is neurologically broken. That's what I mean. Is that the last boss in here? No, it's not the last boss. Shit, we have at least one. We have one more boss to go. For some reason, I always think that guy's the last boss. Johnny, you got killed by Deathwing. What zone were you in? I died in his fire in Winter Spring on my hunter. He laid his fire down right where like a bunch of mobs were that I needed for my quest. And then like in an attempt to fight them and loot them, I melted in his fire. Stone Talon. Nice. I guess he can show up basically anywhere in the old world. It makes you more immersed in the game, right? Doesn't it add to your immersion? When you just randomly get lit on fire by a giant dragon? See, I'm not sure that I got the achievement because I walked into the fire after he already had laid it down and he had moved on. So I don't even think I got the achievement for dying in it. I don't know. I don't remember getting the achievement. Oh yeah, it's this boss. It's probably going to be really important for us to get into the happy hole for this boss and not be caught out. If we get caught out, we're probably dead. Is this the Wrath Guild that was on Mankrik? Yes, it is. Yeah. Same guild, same server, same founding people. Mm-hmm. That's what I call it. It's the happy hole because it's the hole that you go in to not die. Alright, so, like, besides the happy hole, like, what else do I need to know about this guy? The ads, there's ads that spawn, they go after eggs, DPS has to kill the ads, you know, before they do whatever they're trying to do. We don't want the ads to succeed at whatever it is they're trying to do with the eggs. I'm assuming they're trying to hatch the eggs, but I don't really know. So that was the happy hole. you gotta come on over to the happy hole when he does that. It's kind of hard to see, but you'll see everybody else like stack up on it. The ads in the back have to be DPS'd. Yeah, this can be a tough one. We'll have to have a second attempt, I think. Now the question is like, should I just wipe it? Like I should probably just wipe it because yeah, that's fine. No, we can't do it with just one DPS. So when he does the swirly thing, he'll mark a central area. You just have to, as soon as he does it, you got to run to that central area and kind of hide there until the room is clear. You think this is kind of a gear check fight? It might be. It might be. Oh shit! Speaking of gear, all of my gear is busted. So yeah, there's that. The other problem is that I'm not really sure where the entrance is at. Okay, here it is. Yeah, let's teleport out and repair the gear. Yeah, that's rough. We should get a repair over here somewhere. Is there like a teleporter or somebody we can talk to skip ahead? It doesn't look like it. Maybe the drakes. Will the drakes fly us? Some people need DBM. I don't need DBM. I got to the happy hole. I was fine. Some people need DBM for things like that. Because I think especially like as a DPS, it's easy to tunnel. It's easy to tunnel on your action bar, and it's easy to tunnel on your rotation. And it's probably harder to watch like what the boss is casting. Like, as a tank, it's easier for me to like see what the boss starts casting. So like I probably have like an advantage when it comes to moving out of stuff. But yeah, if you're a DPS and you're having problems getting out of stuff like that, then yeah, you probably need something. We got a random dude up back here. Alex, your DBM didn't do anything. Well, that's bullshit. DBM failed you. Yeah, like it's just he's gonna start casting that one ability, and you just gotta run. He'll lay a little circle down, and you'll see that happen first, and then the entire room will fill up. You just want to be in the circle by the time the room fills up. I'll put a little thing over my head, so like when you see me start to head to the middle of the room, if you see me start to like drag the boss and start heading to the middle of the room, I'm heading towards the happy hole, and then you can just stack on me.
The darkest days are still ahead.
Yeah, Shadow Gale. As soon as I didn't make it there fast enough. Like I don't know what I was supposed to do to get there any faster, but yeah, that's the ability. Looks like the healer's gonna bite it this time.
Come suffering into chaos.
I don't see the hole. Yeah, like this time I didn't even see the fucking hole. I think he laid the hole like right where I already was, because I didn't even see it pop up. It looks like we managed to get into it, but yeah, that one kind of sucked.
Into chaos.
Yeah, there's just too much damage going out. I don't think we're gonna be able to do this one. I'm not even sure if I want to give it another attempt or not. What, we got him down to 25%. I don't think I'm gonna try this one again. I think I'm good. Yeah, this is I think this is a big old DPS check. It's a healing check. Like this is a tough one. It could be a tank check too. I don't know. Maybe I don't have enough HP to stay alive. A bloodlust would be great. Yeah. We need something we don't have. Yeah, like damn. I'll try. I think I'll try it one more time. I just don't think we can get this one. But I'll try it once more. And then that's gonna be, I'm gonna be at my threshold at that point. Imagine a world where you wipe on a boss, and then like when you respawn, you just start back at that boss. Like in a world like that, I could probably do like 6, 7, 8, 9 attempts at this guy. But honestly, like in a world where I gotta do a spirit run, then I gotta run through the dungeon, like I got like 3 attempts per boss, and that's like really all I have. They could make it a lot more palatable by just like putting you back at the start of the boss fight. Yeah, because like the thing is like we didn't really mess anything up there. Bloodlust would probably get us maybe where we need to be. Because yeah, we did the mechanics okay. There wasn't really much wrong with how we did the fight. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try to tank him like more towards the center of the room. The downfall of that is sometimes he puts the safety circle like right at his own feet, which makes it really hard to see where it's at.
The darkest days are still ahead. Black Yak, the Shadow's hunger cannot be sated.
That was like basically perfect placement. We really couldn't ask for like a better setup there to get in there without taking any damage. And that's as good as it gets. This was too far. Like I was way too far from this one. I'm gonna take some damage. Okay, no, you know that was okay. We've gotten really lucky with these placements. So yeah, if we don't get him this attempt, we're not gonna be able to.
Come suffering,
This has been a really smooth attempt.
Hunger cannot be sated. Come suffering into chaos.
Nice. Okay, very nice. I'm glad we tried one more time. Yeah, that was a very, very clean attempt. Awesome sauce. What do we got going on for loots? That's an awesome staff. Pass on. I'll just pass on this stuff and I'll roll neat on the chaos orb. Grats on the staff. Yep, that was a good one. That was a good one. We got 1600 Valor. I think I was saving a little bit more Valor. I think we need a little bit more. For the, I think I wanted to get the trinkets. We could get a cape. We could afford a cape, but I think, yeah, everything's 1650. We're like 50. We're 50 short of being able to get anything. I don't even know if I honestly don't know if I want the trinkets, because like the tanking trinket is armor. I don't really know if I want that. I have parry rating and dodge rating. I have when you parry an attack, you gain dodge. And then I have your melee attacks have a chance to grant mastery, which is mastery is block. I don't know if I want all the armor. Raid comes out on the 30th. Yeah, the first phase 1 raids open. There are 3 of them. There are 3 raids. A 6 boss raid, a 4 boss raid, and a 2 boss raid, and those 3 open up on the 30th. I don't even know if I want this trinket, honestly. I feel like this is more of a druid. I feel like this is a lot more for like a druid tank. Like just the crap ton of armor, the proccing dodge. I don't think I want it. What do you guys think? Would I be better off like getting basically anything else? My rings are not really great tanking rings. That's what I'm noticing. Like, I don't have a good tanking ring. This is a good tanking ring. This has mastery on it, which I need. And it has dodge. I could buy this and I could replace the Nova Band. We'd be losing some hit and some crits. We'd be gaining a bunch of mastery and dodge. Like, I feel like picking up the ring would be good. Failing that, like, the cloaks were okay. Dodge and expertise. Expertise. Ugh, gross. Fucking gross. Yeah. I think I might grab the ring. Yep. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna replace the Nova Band. There we go. That's it. That's how we're going. We are up to a 343 equipped item level. So I'm not sure like what we need to do the raid, but we're doing everything we can. We got the raid. I'm still the only person for the raid. That makes me happy. I have a feeling we might not end up being able to do the raid on week 1. I have a feeling we might have to wait until week 2 to have enough people who feel comfortable trying to jump into the raid. I don't know. But that's what I have scheduled right now, and we'll see if that happens or not. In the meantime, I'm just going to keep increasing my gear so that whenever the guild is ready to raid, I should be ready to tank. But yeah, that's all the time I have for today, guys. I do have to get going. I really appreciate you guys being here and hanging out with me and all the support. It's been good. And we'll be back probably tomorrow, possibly tomorrow. Tomorrow's a holiday, so depending on what me and the fam have going on, I might stream, I might not. If I don't stream tomorrow, then I'll probably put episode 1 of the Rogue leveling playthrough up. But yeah, either way, I'll either see you guys tomorrow or I'll see you on Tuesday. As always, take care of yourselves out there in the real world and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.